to do? What's the next position? After this, what's next? Our focus is to strengthen the rights for women and children in Sierra Leone. This is a position paper that we did and will be added to from what we gathered today, and we will take it to the lawmakers and the gender ministry and all ministry that is supposed to have it, so we can move forward with these rights, because we have these rights but they are really not implemented. The rights are there but implementation is really poor.
During the discussions, stakeholders review key findings and recommendations contained in the document, offering inputs to ensure it reflects current realities and responds effectively to needs of vulnerable groups. They emphasize the need for stronger collaboration among government institutions, civil society organizations, development partners, and local communities to tackle the root causes of gender inequality, violence, and social exclusion.
Is really crucial in all of what we do so.
Effective enforcement remains critical to the success of existing law protecting women and children. One of the major challenges facing the Ministry of Gender is the tendency of some victims' family members to compromise cases before the legal process is completed. Such actions undermine justice and hinders efforts to combat gender-based violence. Therefore, I am calling on all stakeholders to support the full implementation and enforcement of the law.
So me and you should get a responsibility.
I think so we
challenges facing women and children, including barriers to education and gender-based violence. So the need for greater public awareness of existing laws and policies are paramount, because limited knowledge and understanding among communities continue to hinder the effective implementation. Therefore, we need a collective effort to educate the public and strengthen support for the protection of women and children.
So therefore, we get from back.
At the end of the validation exercise, participants endorsed the policy brief and expressed confidence that its recommendations will contribute to stronger protections, improved service delivery, and expanded opportunities for women and children in Sierra Leone. For many stakeholders, the documents represent an important step towards ensuring that policies and programs are more responsive to the rights and needs of women and children as the country works towards achieving the goals of the Women Power 2030 project. Issa Bangura, AYV News, Freetown.
In many parts of rural Sierra Leone, darkness is more than the absence of light. It is the absence of opportunity. When night falls, businesses close early, students struggle to study, and health centers work against the clock. But a new initiative aims at rewriting the story as Salon Off-Grid Renewable Energy Acceleration Program. SOGREA 34 million partnership is funded. A 34 million euro partnership is funded by the European Union and Denmark to bring clean, reliable electricity to some of Sierra Leone's most undeserved communities. Ibrahim Ramadan reports.
For generations, many rural communities have lived at the edge of the national grid, waiting for a promise carried by every election and every development plan. But SOGREA aims to change that. The program will support the construction and expansion of renewable energy mini-grids, bringing power to communities where darkness has long been default setting.
That's one thing we need to sound very clearly, because
at a two-day bidders workshop in Freetown, the Ministry of Energy joined investors and development partners to move the project from blueprint to reality.
In short, the program is called SOGREA. It's an EU-funded project, but then later on we have the Danish government who supported as well in the project, so it's a co-funded project. It is the Salon Off-Grid Renewable Energy Acceleration Initiative.
The gathering attracted the European Union, Denmark, UNOPS Sustainable Energy for All, and the government of Sierra Leone.
First of all, as the EU, we are supporting global access to energy for all. in Africa, in particular, the access to energy is a very important aspect. So we consider this as the basic human rights for the people to have the access to energy. In Sierra Leone, in particular, we consider the statistic and data we have nowadays still only 36% of the population who have the energy access, and only 6% of the population who has the access in the rural areas, which is very low, and even in comparing to the another African countries.
Officials say electricity is not merely an infrastructure project. It is the bloodstream of development, the current that powers classrooms, the pulse that keeps clinics running, and the bridge between potential and prosperity.
So these are, it is imperative that you understand the process before the implementation, before the bids are open. So it's good that people are aware.
For thousands of families beyond the reach of national grid, Sogria is more than an energy project. It is a switch being flipped on the future. For AYV News, Ibrahim Ramadanjalo reporting.
Nations are built not only by the strength of their infrastructure, but by the strength of their ideas. At Frobe College, students are putting the power of words on display. The Sierra Leone Debating Council's FBC chapter, with support from the Sierra Leone Ports and Harbours Authority, has launched a two-day interdepartmental debate, public speaking and essay writing championship aimed at nurturing critical thinking and academic excellence. AYV's Isabang Rona reports from one of the oldest tertiary learning institutions in West Africa.
As Frabe College, often described as the cradle of higher education in West Africa, words became instruments of inquiry and ideas took center stage. Students from different departments gathered not merely to compete, but to test arguments, challenge assumptions, and sharpen their minds. The championship features debates, public speaking contests, and essay writing sessions designed to strengthen analytical and communication skills. According to UNESCO, critical thinking and communication are among the competencies increasingly required for leadership and civic participation in the 21st century. Legal practitioner Martin Mada George praised the initiative, describing it as an investment in future leaders. He also highlighted the contribution of Sierra Leone's Ports and Harbours Authority, one of the country's strategic economic institutions whose support forms part of its corporate social responsibility program.
The modernization of Sierra Leone Ports is helping to reduce turnaround times, improve trade facilitation, increase government revenues, strengthen security, attract investment, and position Sierra Leone as a competitive gateway for regional and international commerce. As you engage into this debate, speeches and essays, I encourage you to think beyond the motions before you. Think about the Sierra Leone you want to build. Think about how institutions can drive national transformation. Think about how innovation, accountability, and leadership can unlock our nation's vast potential. The future belongs to those who can combine ideas with action. On that note, I wish all participants the very best and commend the Sierra Leone Debating Council for creating a platform that nurtures the next generation of leaders, policymakers, communicators, and nation builders.
Organizers say the competition offers students an opportunity to find their voices and learn the discipline of reasoning disagreement. Because every strong democracy begins with an idea, every leader begins with a question, and every transformation begins with the courage to speak and the wisdom to listen.
So this is an yearly event, as I stated, for the airports. It happens every year. So, for the college is a competitive ground for debate, public speaking, and essay writing. We don't want a situation where we are wisdom 3 at night. When we talk about debate, this department is saying I'm the best, that is saying I'm the best. We want to have an established winner for every year. So we carry that going for 1 year, by the other year we organize again, that is one. Secondly, we want to fish out the best of minds we have in debate and public speaking. Just that when we are ready to make representations, when we have presentations, we don't go through the constraints of story as to who should represent and who shouldn't. We just get to know our best for the conversation every year.
For these students, the contest is about more than trophies and recognition. It is about learning to turn words into bridges, arguments into understanding, and ideas into instruments of change. Issa Bangura, AYV News, Freetown.
For years, residents of Kabbalah have raised concerns on the deteriorating condition of the town's main slaughterhouse at Thunderhill Market in Koinadugu district. What was intended to be a facility for the safe processing of meat is now described by many as a growing public health concern. Our regional correspondent Ibrahim Sudayas Koba reports from Kabbalah.
This is the Kabbalah Slaughterhouse at Thunderhill Market, a facility that serves as a key source of meat for hundreds of households across the district. But behind its importance lies an troubling reality. The facility is in a visible deteriorated condition. Pools of stagnant wastewater, poor drainage channel, and the close proximity of a toilet facilities has raised serious concerns among residents. Many fear that the current state of the slaughterhouse could compromise food safety and expose customers to preventable health risks.
Well, that is not a surprise thing again to people on an unity. Right now, the slaughterhouse was a bit all party and no go no say who's ready. Those are already backfilled with dirty. But the entire Kabbalah, now the only one to bus station inside Kabbalah. You can control and stand temple nets, people and the garden turn and we no get for the
Really, the slaughterhouse is not in good condition because the south in the and the marketing center in the inside Tendai and the place in dirty really totally dirty and we need help from stakeholders. But the place is not in good condition and the food we play with at the market. I go really want the stakeholders them that we set example because if you not find anybody then catch they trade dirty day. Because more than even 10 hours, the people in the campus dirty day. All they know they see them, they turn dirty, and then even 10 hours, we people they know they see them.
Well, who they beg to the authority, they no more. Then you can't let them able fight for you. Let them able maintain this place. Let them able fight for look small. Because yeah, they see stranger and they come, then they can observe this place and they go back. Not to even you one don't care, we don't see them this year, but other one they don't come, they don't go observe the place and don't go. So we continue for big no more. Still let them help me for let this place be able to give you fine smell tomorrow.
Residents argue that the facility no longer reflects the standard expected of a public slaughterhouse. They are calling on authority for improvements. Aruna Kuruma Township Kabbalah Central, who say the condition of the facilities has become a matter of public interest and require immediate move.
This have been not get a visit at the slaughterhouse. Wherein I look at the slaughterhouse, it's been very deplorable, way not good, and we've been trying for call through the traders union executive for let themselves to come in and see as how we go try for put things in place so that we will try for relocate them.
AYV made several attempts to obtain an official response from the Koinadugu District Council and the Kabbalah Trader Senior. However, both institutions declined to comment on the matter despite repeated requests and growing public concern from many residents. The silence only deepens questions about when meaningful intervention will come. Ibrahim Sudais Kuruma, AYV News, Kabbalah, Northern Province.
The town is no stranger to flooding, especially during the wet season. Living settlements such as Crew Bay have always withstood the worst of such disasters. As the rainy season intensifies, worry looms among residents of a settlement that could be best described as one of Freetown's most populous. Nevertheless, amid the worrying, mild preparations are being made to address the current flooding in the area. AYV's intern reporter, Aisata Suma, reports from Crew Bay.
Last week downpour brought so much more than plastic waste to Crew Bay. This broken bridge, a major link in the community, is one of the skirmishes that the downpour leaves behind. But for a community that is no longer stranger to flooding, everyone is overly conscious.
Well, living in Sisi, we expect the diarrhea. Yeah, soma can get flooding, but not all can get flooding. And you actually tell you so, and you know easy the water so cheap because some part of the water all the courts picking them for good school for easy because we left picking or easy for good school. The water can full up, so we get people picking the pass. So some picking up in good school, but inside 2 years, I will tell what thank you for the water.
Kurube is faced with double trouble. They are recipients of both foreign and internally generated garbage. Conditions here are grossly unsanitary, but the choices are limited. As filthy as the water looks, residents here rely on it for many things. One of them is to wash away the flood-brought debris in homes.
We like water to go inside place and in our first. They not say when they can they able come up for go sell the water. So that the ET inside for land in our other problem don't like all the water can don't cancel for wash the potopoto inside those. First we go get our water side back, car wash to host them because we not get pump. Inside the pump they pass to road pump and they will go there. So now the
in this densely populated community, memories of the past flooding disaster are forever fresh, which is both traumatic and motivating in equal measure. They may have come from various backgrounds, but the common good of early preparation before the rains intensify is more unifying than the politics of green and red.
Well, we not be nothing place it. The only thing I don't see small now that dumper we can clean the gutter I don't. Because nothing up every unit, but nothing not in place good it. The flooding. You get the flooding, where the flooding be more problem by the community. Because it's in the water not the circulate side for circulate. Because the gutter they all know. You understand it? When the flooding don't take place, when the water don't take over this community, keep fearful for look. People yourself never go to school in my school time. Because it's in the everybody they prepare for standby for your own picking control them. Because it's in the if you not control them a big problem. Water they come also, like how she does so. They come out different angles then. The flooding. You get the flooding. When the flood be more problem by the community because it's in the water not the circulate side for circulate because the gutter they all know. You understand it? When the flooding don't take place, when the water don't take over this community, keep fearful for look. Picking yourself never go to school in our school time because it's in the everybody they prepare for standby for your own picking and controlling because it's in the if you're not controlling a big problem. Water they come also. Like how she don't so they come out different angles then.
Some residents say they have elevated household belongings and repairing leaking roofs. However, many believe community efforts alone may not be enough. They are calling on government authorities, disaster management agencies, and humanitarian organizations to provide additional support, including providing drainage infrastructure, waste collection services, and emergency response assistance. Aisat Asuma, AYV News Freetown.
This is Primetime News on AYV Television. Radio. Stay tuned for more stories after the break.
So you mean say you sabi cook?
If I cook cassava leaf for you, you go bet your finger.
Eh? Cassava leaf? Na my favorite place as than you.
If not a way you dey in hurry, I for don't cook am for you.
Me? Dey in a hurry? Who you call cassava leaf? Get outside they go. I don't cancel all thing. Go cook. Any problem?
Me? Problem. When I go cook the cassava leaf for you?
Wife material.
Bamako, 40 yards. Na me.
Share carbon.
Hello, Aminata. Teach me how to cook cassava leaf now. Hello? Oh God. You did not do me airtime back don't. Hey me. I don't cook me bongo.
Run out of airtime or data? No worries at all. You can now buy airtime or data for yourself or others using AfriMoney. Dial *161*3# now.
Jesus. Wife material.
Bamako. 40 watts. Nami.
AfriMoney. Quick and easy.
Feels good to see your face again. It's been a very crazy day. The joyous feeling in the air when rain falls on a sunny day.
Happy, yeah. Let the stars, let the roll.
Enjoy life's little pleasures with Maltina. Maltina. Share happiness.
App. On the main menu, tap My Account Info. It will take you directly to all your balances. Scroll down to see the list of balances you have, such as airtime, data bundles, voice bundles, SMS bundles, and free balances like promotional bonus, SMS bonus, and free talk time. Download the My AfriCell app today and enjoy the ease.
George, and this is AYV's Primetime News. Thank you for joining us tonight. Let's take some more stories. In our entertainment news tonight, Majors Investment Company Limited has officially launched the inaugural edition of the Miss MI Elegance International Beauty Pageant under the theme Women as Catalyst for Tourism and Cultural Exchange, connecting Sierra Leone and Morocco. The event, held at the 510 Hotel in Freetown, is designed as a women's empowerment platform that provides young women with opportunities to showcase their talents, leadership and potential, and cultural awareness while promoting international cooperation and tourism development. Our entertainment reporter, Hannah Yangsin, has more.
Aspiring beauty queens and invited guests gathered at the 510 Hotel in Freetown for the official launch of the first ever Miss MI Elegance International Beauty Pageant.
Thank you very much. A big clap. So we unveil. And Manuel, then we unveil that big board. Then we go read some. So it reads at the top.
Organized by Majors Investment Company Limited, the initiative seeks to empower young women by providing a platform where they can demonstrate their talents, confidence, creativity, and leadership abilities. Speaking at the launch, organizers described the pageant as more than a beauty competition, emphasizing its role in promoting women's empowerment, cultural diplomacy, and tourism development between Sierra Leone and Morocco. They noted that the theme, Women as Catalyst for Tourism and Cultural Exchange, connecting Sierra Leone and Morocco, highlights the important role women play in strengthening international partnerships and showcasing the cultural heritage of both nations.
What we are setting a pace. We are setting a standard wherein contestants can come and partake, and what they partake, when they partake, what they are about to have as in contest, the prize, the star prize and everything, they will have it full. It will be like something like wherein people will say, this particular contestant, don't you understand? This is fair, And the start prize is huge, and the platform is huge as well, because the start prize is $3,500, and also a trip to Morocco, wherein you will meet dignitaries, because we are thinking about cross-country. It's a platform wherein it's a bridge between Sierra Leone and Morocco, not just Sierra Leone. So it's huge for Sierra Leoneans, because at the end of the day, women will be empowered.
Participants and stakeholders commended the initiative, describing it as a valuable platform for young women to build confidence, develop leadership skills, and serve as ambassadors for tourism and cultural promotion.
Event with such glad with Their Excellency, highly commendable. It's highly commendable. You have full support in every way possible. Furthermore, I would like to encourage all aspiring models to seize this opportunity to make the most of this wonderful platform. Opportunities like this can open doors to great achievements and growth. Finally, I would like to thank everyone who has contributed to making this event a reality.
The Miss MI Elegance International Beauty Pageant is expected to feature a series of activities leading up to the grand finale, where contestants will compete for the crown while championing causes related to women's empowerment, cultural understanding, and tourism promotion. For organizers, the event marks the beginning of a new chapter in fostering stronger cultural ties between Sierra Leone and Morocco, while creating opportunities for young women to realize their full potential. Hannah Yankson, AYV News, Freetown.
The Texas community has taken a bold stand against drug abuse, organizing a Heroes Health Walk under the theme Say No to Drugs. The community-led initiative aims to rehabilitate drug-addicted youths while sending a powerful message of abstinence to neighboring communities battling the growing menace of substance abuse. Sir Solomon Yumba was at the health walk and files us the story.
But for a fight against the silent killer that has robbed their community of its youth. Today's walk signaled a turning tide. Community leaders used the occasion to make a direct appeal to suppliers, those already trapped in addiction, and to surrounding communities watching from a distance.
Texas community heroes, we go worship today to make sure we tell the whole
Texas Community New Road, we are here to tell the country and our communities to say no to drugs. Drug abuse has affected our communities. Young people of our societies are being destroyed. Some take kush, tramadol, and several other drugs. Some have become addicted, mostly those in schools and universities. They look unkept and all they do is to beg people.
Anytime I see people now, blind the body, and this thing water.
Every blessed day, and they find dead corpse along the road. Who find the country again? The country so much they pay. We need for grab, we need for CIMAP. As leaders, we for CIMAP. As fathers, we for CIMAP as mothers, and also that we CIMAP as youth. Now we say no to this drug.
Community leaders say this work is only the beginning, with more awareness campaigns planned across Freetown as the fight against drug abuse continues. Sir Solomon Yumba, AYV Sports, Freetown.
That's all for Primetime News tonight. For more stories, visit our website at www.ayvnews.com. If you have any comments on the news, please send us an email to info@ayvnews.com. I'm Alina Tijash. Many thanks for watching and listening. Have a good night.
You're watching AYV Television.
Ready to elevate your game. Welcome to Genius, where strategy meets excitement.
You there, E-Bot?